under CI 129. Who were service, and I was surprised when I heard that from the president. Say 2020 years I did. I ban when just can be and talk for that. I don't accumulate here, Babadus and I 1 billion exactly.
Wow.
I 1 billion on the account. I have not done any checks to check send your can the crown. I say no crack. But okay, and I was a bit alarmed. How? Because on my Ronaldo, the idea with the Dominic Nitiwo as the defense minister at the time. I'm the parliament and I'm at the time. And I say you just can be on tour within that 4-year period, no more so no. I feel like your mama so about Skibia soon what they are then. Nay, that's what your father said every day. Because all person we increase in retirement age, just so I can't do one fan car home, mammy. It's the other idea. What I say, so I was a bit like surprised when I heard that. And I'm because the minute checks be to establish no canon and the crack and I say again the crack. But I'm expecting say the Dominic or so parliament is here. I'm expecting him say they are within this week, or then Chimuka Kadaba. Because every time my class about Thomas. It's in the room, they should let us know about it. It's I'll say your friends at the finance minister on your arrangement to go 1 billion. Hallelujah. Within the service. I'm on for Bayer Moha Juma. I should have forced to say, and I'm not calling more. Problem be in your no man call more and I feel now. Ahoya, near I bababum. It's a huge 4 year. I'll say a crime yasono. Your bomb mobile, it's your Kayi. Bear or Masum, you know, Minya. Now, my boy, who buying with our body, and then again, the system. The president also said that March, on my salary, on being increasing. It's in the January, February, then I March, only now. In this obey so Jenny, who couldn't so Jenny, I kind of say. March end the bed, I bet that man because January, February, the salary increment and the rest at March ending. It's January, February, then they welcome March ending. No, just said no come bed. It's a hallelujah to that one as well. The message from when you pay. The email as one that working. I don't know what problem he's seeking to cure. I don't know what problem he's seeking to cure. I can't give you the boss. Say me friends the roadways and I'm a license where expire on the day of my birthday. I don't know what problem is he seeking to cure.
Difference
exactly. What problem is he seeking to cure?
Pressure no problem.
If you think you say, it be a man for renewal and year, maybe there could be proper ways of doing that than say Obi birthday. Say like me on my birthdays. Honestly, I don't go out. Me in particular. Yeah, me using as an example. Yeah, on my birthday. I don't step out. Me come baby who baby on my birthday. So I feel that on my birthday no. Me call on your mama my birthday nyina ye kwa salary wo. Eh DVL akoko renew. Yeah, lines in the road the other day. I honestly I don't know the policy rationale behind what the guy is doing. I honestly don't know.
When birthday mates because almost disadvantage. No for me alliance.
What creative platform?
Wait the cassette. It's a message.
What's our platform?
I think you should come again. No, I think you should come again. Because honestly, this policy rationale, my general comment here. By the way, your press conference, and we said I'm for a conference.
Oh, your home press conference.
Oh, your press conference, yeah. So we do 1 year, or say about office on 1 year. You know, your 1 year update to me reforms in the other. Enjoy your own press conference. And I thought that, Sebi, if someone from renew on my license and that's of roadway there's a problem. Maybe ombudsman sets up a call center. Oh, they're afraid. License be at 2 days time. It's a mess. So banana be
na so wankasa de kuta we be wu a wonim de be wu.
No, but see
sometimes in kita so dey be and escape yeah.
And most of the drivers no. Church for no. No do na they don't sometimes you remember some of these.
Now wait for the February no say e be 29 leap year anyway no. And south of no be 2 years.
That's a very good question to ask.
Only birthday in 28.
That's a very good question to ask.
So
you can to us from there.
Mama for see and to us ansana I say DVL boss Kwesi kana semi oba ya obeka ya say 2026 ye be issue license different bi ye nyina ne aye ye pare but ye hu me hu say 2026 cars aya license na mkroma e te say ye de ya I don't know they are happen on the computer so as in say chip kro no de ahyemu computer ne so na bibi but cars aye hu na bonten aya license ni this year nyina te say ye number plate ya ye de na mo bi
na no call public accounts committee na so mbo moto kro nti na me ye sure say betumi
aba so oh okay enti na nipa nyina gitum because so rezi ma de ne ye yakono say you know car no de na mo a ma ye hu ba bi kra wo di free number plate de na mo edi sa dance no ba na de o de ba ne be detail da chain ne de na mo nti se aponi mu tokro na anya adwuma de ne na chese da de na da so e wo ha ye adwuma yamra de aba se so a se ye be align ne road worth ya so say o license na ane obedi atali se ne be ye dru ho a na akayo be de ne bi wo ho a odi kura wo ni system no ena de oni ni birthday so date be no onju so nipa ne bebre so wa mu ni birthday nipa bebre ni mo
o fill form no say wo date shares
edu wa be kayo
to say date
the pressure e bebre nipa obi o plans e ma ni birthday every year odi birthday na o tani ba bi din say de Kwesi ko kura wo mpia monten o tani ba bi na wo tu kwan say de wo so kan yi na no ni nti no udi ja obi no akoya ama wa na say esese wa wo ho say de ye ja agumu no se sika na ma Kwesi kan yempe kwan ya de be education na ma drivers ya oni obi o ti steering wheel bi achi be hu say esese afi so a uhu se road worth ya wu ntimi nkona me nkoye fofora na so say me license wu ti wo say me kona me korino ena eno susu etwamu a apart from sika no se nkrofo enye ne di fake licenses eno so na mu a eno so mo mpe kwan betimi a me nipa adwen aba so be de no de no ebe sisa de ebe sisa de nti ana mens kakakra so aba sojafo na asemo na ehia pa na Kwesi bi sase ade na ba ehun komodi asi be 6 years ago mu ni yesi enso so Kwesi mi yesho se na sika ni bi wo hanka yetu ama wo mu sana ma de ye me because ade ni nti ya bopo se sika eni ade koya ade we ya why sika ni wo ha na ye many pani ye
you have to find the money
and I don't think sika ni bi wo say the wo kai
oh no
dey wo say ye
you say buy find
the money ya so akobom kakraka se
ya dia say kan wo dia no wantu ya sa na ti o enyi
1 billion
wo dia no wantu ya
1 million Ghana
na ya dia de na tum se ye be ya ade na ne ye nyen enten ka ni tua ne be ye basahare so atwen ni accumulate aka bom ye but once emra no ya dia tum se ye de be ye adwuma ne de e wo se pesika no na ya de ma
so my 1 billion Ghana cedis bi de ho any
say finance minister on cheers 1 billion e kwa oba fa so be cheers aka nye joma ma problem what dey say you are the finance minister you have to find the money and pay the people
e obi da ho
as simple as that
yes sika bi ni kwa o if Germany for the be che ye no say no so kwa ho yes
o mo Ghana ye sika ya de be boy amane na ya adwuma da do
o mo fa ni bi no mfa kakra o so
sika no be tin na ya adwuma da do
even the budget there's a deficit in the budget
say ndi ya asem kwa ka aska ko say ye chemo timemfo na obi anya kaka
even the budget that ye come was in 2020 there's a deficit of 35 million budget no deficit
ya ko pe bosia be so
no ko fa aska no
minimum
ya pe bosia
e bosia so ya the chronicle the wakata etwaso na menseba nkum so na wecha nipa numa wo gina sey nto omo so aba no mtu fanka enfama MPP ameyekuo nu omufoni e wa ha den ya damem nda he behu diwe bia dankana ro besi ni trodo nipa ba ko pe na den ya beto no so aba na omufoni wa ha na kata yi abo amane na o che say Kennedy Japan squeezed his mouth and did not want to sign the peace pact. Ora Brian and Eddie Chemu ababetu dwa say asomdwe nti ase apem na wode to ho se nimpa numa wo gina say ento omo so abe no ntu franka enfama MPP a amayoko nu enfa mo nsan hya ase ensan no Ora Kennedy Japan du wona wa twe na no abia so wo mu ne nenum asom na no Ora Brian champion e kasa asem no se sa asem ni na e kwaso na wo mu ne nenim asom na no atwe na no abia so no na otene nchente na na tete te ho na ye ho na na no
ya sa twi ni antibi atwe na no abia so
wo san te ho na Ora Brian na asem na ha no se ka ho san no ne sa bo ne ti kwa na che se Ora Kennedy e san ye e no san o ti an o de se bo ne so ka ho san ha de no na che se o san no bo ko na o kasa so share ni hwenu e kwa wo ye de a wasan nti no e ho asem e wo krata yi emu mensa benkum so e na nkyeremu nu anase wabo ho amane na mensa ni fa so wotwa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ni foni e de abo no so gina anase okonmo mu gina se yento mo so aba no ho akese odimu akotini ye papa akane na ono no ye vice president e de Ghana ni foni e wo ha o se MPP primary Bawumia's victory inside and so Paul bi na asuggest saade nte nkunumdie no die nim krikrikra eba ama owura Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na oba se ha asem kese a anasa banner headline anope the chronicle do bokata no e de aba no wocha Yura IGP Tete yo no anasa Christian Tete yo hunu no foni e de aba na mensa benkum so wetwa abrante bi a oya driver e de ma Ghana Health Service o muka ba ko no so mfoni ba de aba na wi ekuta ni nsem e wo ha chese wabo no boa e ekuta no kwapem be se beka se bia wabo ne bia na ekuta no o se Ghana Health Service car court Holland Bonsam Tower unyielding voter police arrest driver in a special intelligence-led operation. And no, our kratai emu no omudi koye dro. We no omudi koye. Say Ghana Health Service. Omudi koye dro. Omudi koye dro into munjai no.
How do you know? Don't mislead the people. Don't mislead the people.
Ghana Health Service.
You shouldn't mislead the people. I saw a catch sign.
How do you know something? Say Ghana Health Service. I'm just being mischievous. I'm just being mischievous. And I so I will have a quotation so our cat and I'm saying to me kind quotation no Matthew and we Habakkuk 2:16 I will have stay here. Mama Shasi.
Mama means start here a MPP for prime minister weekend here baby. Hey, you share date we be kase one way chiri. Omo share date be bosu me be nan yo sensie ni. Ya da sorry ni nyina na bre ne so. Na me adoma me menda ene beba pools kese pa no pools no ebeba me menda enti de o hye nkom de ono akwa ne research wo form ne ono na ma o ye ne campaign projections ne forecaster will be aye bia nyame adoma me menda ena aha ye behunu ba bia susan e de bode hono befa enti ye ntwan free ne kosi me menda enwa bia sa em se free na kosi be ya wadana omude ebe finish hard into campaign be afia said den ya omo sign started this week anti ya be we show mu nyina well na de ya tena twen ahwe ba bia be kwa kosie media no ni besi wa me Canada Japan ne Brian asem no ba video ni so hwa akosi edu ba bia so na omo get on fine no Brian ne Ken omo ti ade ne so no omo di nkomo srafe ya de na muna ne ba ya we kasa we won
no they were at some point they were okay but I mean baby muna ne ba ya but maybe either the beginning and I don't know where it started.
Maybe I want camera now capture
me. Swings about camera serious camera. You could be happy. Well, a British team now. If you want to say you are in a bon common with the same platform, so sir.
Make sure say you are not signing the bill when I know money.
No, catch you sign. Sign no. No, so not getting any so on.
Exactly. Himself be hobby.
To convince me, I mean,
hobby.
Ah well. I was for so sad the TB no sign and will be a sign. Enti yetie party no panyi Yerajo wise no na em se no mani nyina oye ho nhihye ya obekasa fa ho na wo se ne consensus na Yera kan Japan raise ye no na nyame anim no kure na nhya da nye issue e won komonim sa but all the same no asumdwe ba e ma omo signing e na bonsam tawa yi minimum bi an nickname this
bonsam tawa
ntia friend tawa ye twa bonsam na firo ne friend tawa na bonsam tawa de aboys for ne kan chese weed
yeah
na Ghana Health Service driver no adekona no transport no onima na
yes on from na no mko yidu
Amajai can we have a message was so petty and moreover Ghana Health Service so munya dru
e de koye paracetamol ne painkiller
any tramo ye de cancer ye de relieve cancer enti say police for timi ache wo mo I think abrante ne bekwa kochirim maybe kra wo hu no ana wonya ade no so bi na de suma no say so no ana ye de ka na suma no e na ono akodi ni dwa me sure say we be make no man we nyina known to the police no mo so ehun baby o mo de investigations e be fa e de free enche ni nya ye te ye ambulance so obi dey fa banchi ni bidi no ye ka mo asem a we so de Ghana Health Service ka no kwesi etwa mo border so kra police ni
ni
because when you say a bank car, you know, a mission, a wajuma na
right.
So because all the people
nobody treat from papa. Nobody treat from. Intino, I think what could you approve for some media?
And I think it's becoming a trend. So our ambulance in the Ghana Health Service for Kano. It's becoming a trend. A few months ago, I hired the same kind. One of the ambulances be and also so away. And also now we if you water region and I'm so much tracking
water region
if you water region tracking a call a body. To you no man and so I think say I would say police phone or say yes na baby cars na FFF because sometimes omo chiafem nti more moment in that no mo hwehwem say we are omo chiom was wafa banka ambulance Ghana Health Service office say what do you call it a health service can echo so that we na nego
it mean you know ye Kwesi kan before say ebeko no asori bi am pese mebodin osofo panya oda asori na no yi osofo ba akokola ye ka say ye yi kola che say ye ba woni sofo ni bi o de asori ni ka stick abo ho o de number da so o de tu kan Kwesi na ma na o makofa ne o ma e so mutu e duty o man no o fa mutenem no de o ma cross o muntu e duty ebeto mpanyimfo ani mo hwehwe ye hu se eye nokore no omu yi ni fi nti eye serious case na we kra de san ye weed
na so me sho onko kirem ebuso ye de si happy birthday ekwa ma Joseph Bana happy birthday to you Joseph Bana efri o mame Rebecca Bana ho and o say ma happy birthday so and a happy birthday no bi and so ekọ de Ora Kingsley Owusu Asamo happy birthday to you Ora Kingsley Owusu Asamo kwa sorry o Amokom SDA Church efri ima ho oboyi ma na se anope yama happy birthday na yankan se yankopon ensure na papa bi owa juso Ebenezer Methodist enra me kwa so ohweye pa o so ohweye pa fan openi na na akwamiache openi na na akwamiache ukwa so Ebenezer Methodist Church juso yeda wase papa se anope bia we fidie nu eda ha ohweye Kwesi o se yenchia no so opemase
pa yamano super pa yeda na se pa yeda na se yeda na se ama obi asenem Ghana Health Service for statement
okay.
But also make us get serious.
Oh, so
so there's a statement from the Ghana Health Service on my trust unlawful possession or control of narcotics drugs involving Mr. Goswe Kokudogbe, the driver of the Volta Regional Health Directorate. There's a statement on it. Say that now can. I go know why. Sammy, Eddie Abutre, why?
Sammy, some patch up why I go and meet you. I know from you, bro. I say, no, so Eddie, see a case there. Who a birthday? I know from Bread Joe. Okay. A case there, the Ghana to say, it was to meeting Eddie and Nama in Tifu.
Adeshima ma yamamu nyina chima makwaba ebio anope Ghana te sen Kumasi Swami magazine ho na ye de yen apakan akosie na ye nyina ye nim nkomo ene nam Ghana ha efi ase asantemantem mu bebru be mfie mienum yensanie se edura nwumre titiriwa adobafo etwa pasinyafo mene etwamenebo a omode om lorry fair age anya asem ketwa ma ye kan ho asem kan ase afi de yem sa hita Ghana nyina ekoduru nkran ne mpanyimfo ate ama afi omo aye ho bibia omutu anamo ana omu yi tax force for kura egu krom ema no mo fi ase ne driver fo ni bi ye pinche ewo ho na no pay Swami magazine spare parts dealers e dia to dwa say driver fo atoto hyenti ade bu mu a enye spare parts fo e na ama lorry fare bo ayeden de nipa ni bi kan say ya na spare parts bo adi nti na drivers tutu lorry fares na so ne spare parts dealers se en kan kyerɛ mo say omuntu bi mo bi po atete omo bo so nti driver fo no atotomu a yemma omo ankasa nkyere ne asem no eye ya ekosi sa amane a efiri so magazine e ba yenkotie bi mra
ye nwa mo kan bi so ya the fancy ye no man na ye ton magazine Ubi ana the fees or didn't give bear 1,500 and 1,500 over and what is or dollar for come again and say and I said the first $9 no was that's I didn't know South Massey but yeah my do for you Kwesi nipa umi 100 say 85 yet no but go on to swear obi ba no bisa okọ ada shop na say you money ya omo mba jo woni me ya na eka enu anu da ba fona no mo wasi bibi ni say patri ya tiswa South Massey na sabi enye spare parts na ma no mu ya di bi bisa o ma e we no patri ya tu pe na gibia e de akoso never only my news out say patriots. Me no ka say prenem say ya sante so. Oh na e ade bi shu mutim say yes ana ni bi nyisika. Se ufri pronom e ba magazine. Obajo sika fofo. Odu ha on ka so okobia kajiti. Odu o say e ko masaji. Odu anye sa nye nyina ye nwai.
Na ezi aye wo ade ne de se dollar ne ba fom no bibia is stable ye nte ade so ne ntu ndi se obeka se ye na oba magazine obeto india na ni spare parts buy the thing am short na e o mo na empo man ye ko na no mo yes ade ye spare parts ne kan no e bo na ye deje no abanda da no bo no ye deje no an e se ye deje ntu ye mfa bi nkan ho ni mani bi okwa asan ba pom nti wo mo no na ye mambo fo mo man nko so a edu anwumra no mo do short ne ale ale because government hwe ho asem no kan
ne de efa bi nkro ena fa bi disa ko ga nyuma ko fa boga ni na ko fa e bia se ore Canada nyama ne deba ko fa ofa ka asa fo mo mbelo do kan ni ya wo muska jere ya ore ba se boga ndo ma inji 10,000 na zo utundi at least 2,000 to no zunya ketia ore fa ni bo se mbelo do ana fa bi so a ntisa ka fo na na ade tan pa da mo so elimle hu se ka wa ide a mo fa so biti ruwa do fo na suban ana na zi mo so de o mo yina boga no mo yini storm o be yego ni fi na o ka ko fa for the boys mo ta mo be lo diska ba sa fa keska tu yena eso de ka e jo so so ya o benya o ka ka
o e ba mi so na ka se no kure wo ana fa be mi so kure eni e za za no ti ya ni se na o ba na e ka se ka wona si du o mo ono ka sa ma e ma me to o de lesma ana o ya panche fo le so no o ye le nye biama e ba sa na e bo ne be ko so ro ro mo kwa mo ba so e je fe na ene ba mo ba so to ni ma na o ze so
abio e ne ma bo na ono na o ka sa do ba fo no de pressure mo mo ono yiri ti do akoto body bet I draw 20 series o chemmiru e saba ko no chemmiru re ba ko je 5 series ha enti dade asem na o mu kan de enye ze se ebe ona ti so no so e fi before no se me ko yi ne ma first na ka de container ba na ji 6,000 se ko yi na e ba ji 10,000 o mu no ma ji so mo teso the moment me de so ko to obi de abode party dem try nti so mo no kiki anya ya kan so nyai
driver for na ana ebo ye po e wo kwa so say driver for no obi de okolo journey ni bo nsa ban hyehyɛ sɛ yɛn gi se ya ɛyɛ no a na ɔmo gye ade ntina mo trɔ for na mo de ya kɔne ba ɔha ne ya pɛsɛ kyenkyena a mo kyerɛ sɛ kaa no yɛ po te sɛ de yɛ kɔlo journey du ka je sɛ long journey for na ɔmo de agye ebia ha wo kwa ha sɛ 100 cities ɔmo nya sɛ si kɔyɛ ma yɛ kawura ewura for na te yɛ driver for na suban pɔne ɛno mo fa so mo so ɛno mo yɛ sɛ nti the best answer yɛ sra ban sɛ on-free buses nanu ya president on ya ban ya oti so eba ya Burkina ehehe no the bus be go go ni krom go school for wo mo je adwuma for wo mo je yes ra ban so be mebu Ghana ya niama drivers the custom for so mgu ha bo ho no o mo so nti duty no so bo ordene
almost sent to so. Na custom for no mujina kwam. Uyi ni ama magazine no ma begina ha. Ye be he load ye be we say. Ye be you say no anu so omunyai. Na so obi say we nyina wi atwan last yen ko chemu wan so. Fana yen chemu no so. Aha. Ana driver for no so no. Almost so for no omo upon one more watch, I said, yeah, young one spare pass, no, a be a young one at all, spare pass. Spare pass will be back about I want to talk. One talk. Over more for Jimmy must want talk. It's yet the high end duty, no, so I'm on to duty, no, so not cost on for no book or more. Almost now what is it, you know, and a woman jai.
I drove up one cassette and no man of why I didn't 160 last year. It's over 140, 130 in Ireland. So, because I didn't know what
probably should new say. My son, my Pantaha, by a favorite camp. Omono, Ekimano Muni in Kubuhano. And what? Sanse, Memete, Abraham was a Heya Busokua. Bedina and my Pantaha said me Faka Kufu, but 3 o'clock now you coffee, or give me 5 cities. Now, Uba Magazine over Toka one day. Now, my mother, my confarmers with your mom, Abomre. It's a travel for Subano with the Chicomano, almost a son. Yenny Magazine for your best son. Your best son. It's almost more hair, no almost a son. Now, a pona or Mupono, Kruhana, or Buka Juma, a doctor or person who's Kenyan, or Babu my Giano. It's in almost a year. Abrabono Mumu and the city of Swaya reviews, coming reviews. I said, yes, what I said. It's almost a son.
For long. Yeah, the American say you didn't end your day, and I'm the cancer. Now, the American say, hey, last 2 years, me to over honey, my friend Mr. Enoch. What you done, I'm the 350 and 350 and 2. Absorbed by a digit 300 and 2. Now, then I'm just a magazine for your name of wedding. Last year, Kaguana didn't have a free Portuba. Normally, you 65. This year, Omuji 100. Omuji Omun 2 more. Mazi from 1 year to now. This is what Jimmy says. Can one a bit to says. The consumers, you know, and a bit here. The consumers, and any more mobile spare parts now pushing. And the moon had no mountain, Yamanaso. Government is what petrol, so I'm paying no credit. And that top runner will be the says guy 6,000, 600 a day. And they be the 4 or 5 year a day. But then no sooner a car wire day. Mukamus magazine for Mumra, the air 2 and the young 2 more. Omun check on no munya pona mobile car for any woman, more driver for Mona Mosan quite pet. Drivers in the Canadian, no paper. And no man, yeah, but still now, Copotua, a poor down, sad and down.
You know, man, dear, said they told me, no, I'm between a bear 3-4 years in over one million son and baby. We come to meet Kakra because dollar now perform Kakra. And the young say importers and I'm going to buy any coffee from na yes, so yabeton. The coffee from also no ever so it is a Kakra. And my answer by thing as wrong for sovereignty and Yanukre. A almost subai. Maybe a bit me up and say, why not? India because say I didn't know home you say, Brunia, they were used now over Takoton or over. Yeah, to a mom, nobody acquisition come there. And the Obertona, a quine and the Sentema, Obersa Betofro. When you Becas are then Oberto any moon, I didn't any, you are any Yadiana.
I don't cannot get the Bono. A Pacano, a less Sicasam Ninti, and not the other near Money Boyadi, or go on my contribution, but now what me at the afternoon, so no Name Ufri Afrancho, Abba magazine Hanuma, Obetra for Cabebe. That's a never for an open no more. And Pocana do last year more, yet Casai, Sir Afrancho, a chronom discussing no more, but will be our dear. Why open time up a year, open top with you far. Java for no open no mote amanfo so je trabonten a omo no ye tom ne control da for no mo make for se wa nya enti ya so ya da dia no so enko nanim die ejira no ani ne jira die ejira no ne jira kase bia da for omo apɛ no omo de ye sa dia
Abusuafo we yankoma a efiri Kumase Swami magazine na magazine won ye ton spare parts no kyerese ka mu ato bia ba na ye de hye wo mo se wo mo na atoto spare parts mu nso afi de wo mo nsa ho fita wo mo toto hwi mo mpo ebi no matete wo mo boso enam dollar na ho den ani cedi no gina yie na eboa oman no sikasem enti tenie na de aka nyina driver for de ankomo ebi die ne se petrol so bokra ena wo fom ena spare parts wo fom nti de pa na akohia a enti shinti ade bo akosoro a wantua ena driver for no kra so mo nya adwuma emenam so de ho kyekese ena ebre passenger for me je de sempanyimfo beti na no mo motu a ene situation ni calm down kakra nioma eyara ebe nioma be improve yi na tumi aboa ma community so mo epeka akwa adwuma no pa ene omo so so pon adwuma omo nya bi di kofie no etumi aye basahare so ama wo me di si ana ya sorry the health and lifestyle aba me din de Akua Asieduaa me mo nyina achi aso bi nkamo.
A Monday, a new day. We come in the name of Jah Almighty in a Zion. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Eweja oba Enison son kron dimo. Me di PSC ladi ya the health and lifestyle bro. Na Nana 94 and Alexis my boy Juma. My minya kon. so nyankopon enhira na ene anopayen topic no the first 10 minutes of an emergency se putupu mu bibia si eye nipa ho how bi na ato obi a kwan be na abefa so a obe handle obe hwe na nkofa oyone kese emma what to do in the first 10 minutes of an emergency. Yeni SAEMT Monserrat Abdul Ganiyu, Ashanti Regional PRO, National Ambulance Service, and ABD Nkomo. My lady, good morning.
Good morning.
What to say?
Yeah,
there is yes, pa. I'm saying what she has shown you, so we know she had that.
I think twice.
Twice? Oh, and you who ye because once. So.
Twice.
Okay. Yeah, that's a pass I am about church. So you can say emergency. Any emergency.
Okay, so emergency any unforeseen circumstances BBC idea planning na adenesi.
Okay.
Any emergency say the medical terms when Rebecca say medical emergency you don't plan say per se accident see. Plan say per se trash. Plan say per se untimi home yana say bibi bewo na moja etua. So medical emergency idea you don't plan, it just happen.
Wow. Na putu prum what trahwe when to brew.
Yeah.
So the first 10 minutes there I was here.
Okay. So before I may answer a question, Pacho, Ubema me kwa mechi am opinion for kakra.
Okay, quite
yeah. I would want to greet the affable CEO of National Ambulance Service, Dr. George Kojo Usu, any regional administrative manager, DCEMTs or make duty melon. Okay. Any the over 3,500 EMTs or more across Ghana, they put their life at stake every day to save people's life. But per se, we won't say the first 10 minutes of every emergency are very, very important. And we are a friend of the platinum 10 minutes. Most of the times, they say the mechanic emergency in a sudden collapse, difficulty in breathing. Ebi amuja L2B. But
na kwada su choku ani na ka ho.
Ni na ye emergency. Ni na ye emergency. Into say ade ani sia most of the times they panic because you don't know what to do. And they funny say we say me health professional before I was say me who there was say me that be as ordinary Ghanaians too, you can also make a difference. So they are just simple and correct steps as say ultimi who now we ntema. It will go a long way to be able to save people's life.
Okay.
Ubisa me say emergency and esia then I was say uye. The first thing I was say uye ne say as obi a opese wo kona okobua obi no. You have to stay calm. Because once stay calm now also like panic you tend to do the wrong thing. So you una oko save you have to stay calm and then you have to ensure scene safety. Since safety is a fan say what when you're electrical problem now afraid electrician fan say a friend bra could you say ombeshe light na ma and so when you inside or outside obeti aji ura inside bra could you na da hoy or that one onim the bus enam so many e kan aji na or that one but ura inside no if you cable na ode ye adwuma no that's so since ho wo ko inside na wo ko boa no why kodum socket na wo so ko na ko tia cable no so na say light woman on say betimi a shock you. So you have to ensure say be any around on my betimi a proud and I say betimi a washing bra kujuni condition no wo mu dada no. That is the first thing you have to do. You have to stay calm. You also have to do what? Ensure safety. That also be you want to check for responsiveness. And they say betting bra kuju feel. You want to go close to bra kuju to do what? To tap bra kuju. So tapping just trying to get him to respond. Immediately you tap him and you realize say bra kuju enfeel. Now someone say we a serious emergency. You want to quickly call for help. Any pambra, you want to activate the EMS.
Okay.
That is calling the 112. So be free for National Ambulance Service because we in pano ufreno on few. And say someone say we are emergency, you have to call for people to come and help you. It is a free ambulance. So yeah, there are important information we would want you to give to us. Ye pese o maye hu DC. Ibi eba ni say there na o me friend say on be me light na me na bontin na wati maji. Uti imagine then you see me buy me check responsiveness me friend no when feel me born me tapping no so when feel me then we also want you to give us the exact location of patients no what for ambulance na so catch say emergency is we dum ye buy himfa Nti wo say wo chere we be doom Oyerepa building newsroom on so that when we come we know exactly where we are going to. Send a be ya yen waste time. Ye ba ya ye ko ahase. And nipa say na ye involve. Nipa ba ko nipa mienu. Because nipa mienu na say ye susu say nipa ba ko pe a ye the ambulance ba ko pe ne beba. Ambulance ba ko no nso ba afi na ye ba be hu na ye say free for other ambulance to come. Ni na a waste of time.
Ambulance bia fa nipa ba ko at a time.
E fa nipa ba ko at a time. In ideal situation, e also fa nipa ba ko.
Okay.
So we want you to give us the exact location of the patient, the number of people, and then what happened. One by that information, now you go back to your patient, grab what you know down. You want to check for breathing. Breathing, and one is a obi ohumia, obi won say the chest na e cause ready. And then your stomach do e cause back from. And now don't stand e be na winya no, don't think many feel bad. I say she can. In the first scenario, you find is a bravo who friend when you who tapping when you who share say oh na oh that means say oh you unresponsible nipa san we want you to put the person in a position a friend recovery position. Okay. But not manner than in chain. Woman than in chain no na ba say be as life baby and me cause be she nipa ni muma a bit nyae den and you na be say na be ya onko swallow man nko chuki na say enso. So say oko na wo hye obi a ono oye unresponsive or humia, we want you to put the person in a position that we call recovery position.
Okay. As an about recovery position, the panetry or homea, the wise can catch you free you. Let me have a pan while I can hold the amana ediana. And look at you who Yamana ice king car. No, is it allowed?
It's not allowed. And look at the don'ts.
Okay.
The don'ts, the things you are not supposed to do. Because never we know on feel but on home alright. On me alright no say udi nsu nifa ebi wo ha ye wofi we are it mefa but ebi nsu wo ha ube ya enfa because nsu ni betimi akowura nipa ne airway na akọ nipa ne lungs mo then the person can tend to choke and then suffocate na worsen condition so mpacho so be trashi na say ebia ontimi nhumi ana ohumi crampo ba ontimi nkasa ayen fans we ngu nipa no so mayen san for say pese di pese di bi hye nipa ne num nipa or your own responsive obey them awesa dey na ode man and so obey them so those things are the things that we are not supposed to do whenever there is an emergency.
Okay.
Issue that be enfa aduane nhye nipa ne num enfa ha ban bi nhye nipa ne num say okay oh ye de hye ne num a bit mama ne nim atiana say no it's a very they are wrong things and very dangerous things to do whenever the person is unresponsive by his breathing.
Okay, thank you. Now the recovery position now say I'm funny panel to
oh, like Masendi. So
they will show it.
They will show it. They will show it. So yeah, it's supposed to be on the side.
Okay.
Don't on dining because nepa no o mani die.
Emi na so no. Aha.
Emma, be a one in India. Abakama, all right.
Ninchemo on the left or right?
On the left side.
The bone comes so. Okay.
What are we not say say the chest
okay. Na bibia kama. Eba mame rane commentary kakra summary kakra. Aha, Ashanti Regional PR Emma Ghana and a National Ambulance Service in the ADM Common SEAMT Ganiu. Na emergency home come twetwe ene twetwe emergency it's a medical emergency apomden fa wapomden won kwa ho na putupuru bia ato akwada na mini bibi obi atwa ahwe na ni subire no ohunu hwe na ba bia nam no ye se nipa no hu se ohome wo hwe ne kokoa ekosoro na eba fom eno achi no nso do nsa fa ne hwena no a otimi se ne hwena no hye kire se otimi home na so oye unresponsive oboni din a wonte na the PRO kire ne se enkofa ice kenkene nkate emre no entunsuo mu nipa no so emani bibia eno fise bia ebetimi akotoko nsuo no kura di gu no so no ebi an pressure ne kosoro dodo ama watwa ahwe abede wo hu akofa nsuo nyu di gu no so I think say ebe we sin no enti enwa de wo be ne say wodi nipa no beto recovery position no nipa ni benkum so na wadane no de na to ho no enti say amaman de woni minimu sentesuo bi a ni nyina beba o so bu ha oda ya otimi hwan kro mo pa fi secretarema no etimi si o ewe ba bi amframa ne fa no bo so ya nti o de ni tu ni nchemu a eboa ma bibia eye kama nti etoa so efro ho no mo de yeduru ba bi a on the left side nipa no ya fa no to on the left side no na mboa no
e ma se nipa ne bo belt
okay
e pe se wo be use belt ka se o she shoe a wa tight lace no so e pe se wo be de wo be sani lace no na wa roll shoe na pe friend se do so wa lose no se de me kan e no so eboa e ma friend se moja etimi
Yeba. The picture no na so no what to do in the first 10 minutes of an emergency. And you see nipa no obo belta. The PRA can nipa no obo belta. E belt no. Any a corset de. Fase ka twitwa no fast ma no. Wontimi home yi. Na mframa no enflow yi. E woni padua ni mu ni moja no enflow yi. E woni padua ni mu. Na taade no ekekere no a loose wataade no. Na ebeboa no no shoe no tighten loose shoe ni nyina na mframa emfa no ho pa na ego yi ma no ti ye to so okay
say ye be ya ma obi a ono oye all responsive that is for that person
okay
na ye person ye kan obi ono oye all responsive on say obi ono ye all responsive
but home okay
but this other scenario the person all responsive and it's also no present
okay
and no most of the times you can classify no and say they are no cardiac arrest all responsive and now also that means the person is in cardiac arrest the only thing we want you to do for us as ordinary Ghanaians nipple no nature is not kids between the nipple nature is not too just be present it's pushing hard and fast
yes and no for okay
chest in the middle so press it hard and fast for us okay say ambulance be back na abeto ayarehwe so that is what we want to do for you that is what we want you to do for us okay. Just be pressing the chest
no hear metro ana say atiadom ku semi ana obolobi an say more den kakra
obi oya available e wo ho no mas at the time na we realize say nipa no ontimi humi a onye on responsive no just do it for us whether say oye obolo oye atiadom ku say dey okay e hu enhye dey hia ne say me akoma no so my chest no just be pressing it hard and fast
pressing say and 10 say
me passion and obe pressing hard and fast
okay
there's a layman just like a picture
okay
yeah just be pressing it hard and fast for the cardiac arrest nankasa no yeah me per se enya time so that we come back and then we bring our mannequins and then demonstrate properly and elaborate on it very well so ne be ya omo we fi no betimi ehuni yi but for now as a layman even pressing the chest alone crampo enough
okay
my patients no better than sense obeja ne pano ebra onye shi mani pano at all that is very dangerous so just continue to press the chest hard and fast for us for somebody who is unresponsive and is also not breathing
okay and isano the pulse beba obenya pulse ana
pulse no for layman CPR you were like obi onye layman but for layman CPR pulse they check yeah is a little bit complicated so for layman no yeah we here so be check pulse your own is onye hu say nipa no o frɛ no on so obo na basa trying to brakujo on feel now san hwe say ne bu na encouragement ba from on homia just start chest compression for us
wow the team mambusa say no ama me machine say ne me sure say you will pay bi ho a on call the situation mu a family members declare omo so omo enya possible
bibi wo ho sa that's why we
because on home offer na wan so
That is why we want to change the narrative.
Of course.
So who say this is what has happened. And just start chest compression. And then although like painful, they have their own way of saying so be a film and also be a film. But still, we will advise at least take the person to the hospital. Let the doctor declare the person say Nipani one son or conclude say the person is dead. Maybe Nipano is just in cardiac arrest, but we demand Nipani beats me back.
When you say in journalism, ethically, so called accident scene. Now, you want to declare say, Nipa Nipa tiny way. But if you have a cabby biatre, said the Nipani Dawa or city. Do it to me can say Nipani, oh, you're better now. Nipamians, no more. So, meanwhile, I was a doctor. I declare. And that mammy can say, no, yeah, that's a SCAMT Ghanaian, PRO, Emma National Ambulance Service. Now, the person who said, "Your friend was in your cash, boy, your boss woman." Baby, I didn't say, "Oh, yeah, go ahead and price it." Could you bow us? I'm more for scanning your grow. How true is it?
The patcho and Yanuke and Sasa, the patcho.
Opium never didn't come over here. I was your friend, your sister Cassie, and I'm person saying.
The patcho will say, a National Ambulance Service, we have our core mandate. Our core mandate is to provide pre-hospital emergency care to the sick and injured and transport them to an appropriate facility. In the money a pre-hospital emergency care. To say emergency, I heard him come on or market now, your friends will be a trashy. Ebia wo fia waka Oyerepa was holding the hospital. Those are eno juma free hospital and son na holding the bakone be hospital. Accidents see ya ba accident same ya be fan the hospital ya juma no. That is our core mandate. And then government provide us with fuel to be able to run our core mandate. The core mandate no, it is free.
Okay.
But there are other emergencies that non-emergency are render. Those ones no and can you call mandate no.
Okay.
Ideally, I will say every hospital, any ambulance or any inter-hospital referral, ABS or Kocha scanner, I will say those referrals no. But because we are not in an ideal situation, so it's difficult for most of the hospitals. So in say you're stepping in to help them with that. And even within your jurisdiction, immediately if I'm moving out of my jurisdiction to a different place, no, that one we ask you to support us. And then also, and yet, let's say, charging, and even with that one for pregnant women, pediatric cases, all those ones, Nina, we still do it free.
Okay.
So imagine, say, Abayama for say fire or call mandate. Now, the for now for be from Offensu to Accra. Now, why she for no now video accident is you offense you went to me and do you think you'll be able to achieve your call mandate? And so now we just ask for support to be able to transport the patient, but for charges there for our call mandate it is free.
Okay. Yeah, but when I hear visibility, a hen more be a hen more CBD Hankwa more baby. Is it every district? Are you there?
Every district there is ambulance there. Every district there Ghana we have ambulance. They are readily available to deliver care to the sick and injured at every time.
Okay, your name SCAMT Ghanaian Ashanti Regional PRO Emma National Ambulance Service in the community or Chenabi will be or young could trash it, Madame for trash will be any a trahia. Now about more than not washing if we say will be here will be and sana while you've been to Yabu will be no may you be. Let's be a year more young so for yet as a SCMT for coming, Yankapon shower no pay. Thank you. Within the PSC lady, change over me move over because see park away and take over, no the more across over. Mammy blessing I am. Oh, a book big up still my mommy Milavia. Yabaraka Gajamala, when I'm Yakatata, you Fijian, you are down to Port years or so. Tepaya Pam senda tonde obrigado, aloha mahalo, Aisabu Warisi, Asante Sana, Mongodi, Yadamunasi. Kwesi Parker was on the OPT agenda in a disafi, the more share no labor, and cantadios. Adios.
Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa TV, the station that makes me feel so happy.
Mr. Fayette Banfor Aiding Common, January 31, a year NPP, Echo Tuaba, Nipo 5. Why and a delegate to the Entwabano, Emano? A simple question asking ordinary Ghanaians or more a year promo. Why now shall party and to delegate to the Entwabano?
You have party with that. Yeah, my brain there. You better see a top man in the back Kennedy. One a bar or baboy. A do monshare, area, no mon for my Momon Guajiska, no mon got Tuaban and Famobia, or Mono Pet. No movie 7 December, any of our Tuaban. Yes, Romusa, Abanomquato, Muntia Bruno, the Ayape, and Omonia Maya, the more pecan, your pecanity. But your tomb bomb, Bommy, I telephone so Yanto. See a Tony a toy idea. And you say, yeah, Twanos, or bear tons, or Yanto, Busum, your conum prince. And your bosom be an your conum prince. And the Atona Antonio, as what Tranjamin Bow for Ba. Emma Bruno Penny, and you got to buy Anthony Dawson. The appendix of Muyama and you're the mono pet. I see. So we had a mono pat. You draw my abani young gongo to. The other one to ask you. Young got Twabano. And I won't come with him. Said at 2024 and Zana 2028 a bay. Mutuma Baumia, Sana Bay. Ah, I see. Mate, remember which of Soha. Onya, na Hena Ujina Baumia Ken Brian a Champon. Educhum many communicate. Kennedy, a compre a Japan. Yes, if it's a Canadian, you have party. I'm bringing the apple. That's true to know. What grassroots? The one you went to Tomana with my boy. Yes, oh, there be a man for there be only a man for them. There be a yesterday on what baby one mechanic on one count. Sanity, one mechanic on one count. On the black when they do be at them. One mechanic on their one count. Sanity. I see. Sanity. It is a party no and Tuama Kenna, then a basic. Party not Tona Kendi, the young Kotwaban. 2024, San is here. Mimi say 2024. No. Ken Amen to Mancoto, Nuclear Mancoto, Nuclear. And it's a Ken Ama, Abanadia, Yanto. Now, young people in my papa. Young people in my papa. What's a party they will be by so called Toba party. Young people in my papa. They phone for Penonos or Muyamay. A phone for Nezia Pecanadi. And the more you discount Muko Jiba Miabadia, Yanto, Nuclear Mano. I see. Mate. My member of our Asian Affairs and Rapia. Oh, no, oh, Kennedy now. As you to know the Kennedy because Baumia dear, Baumia Nipa, also a ton my talk. As I said, yeah, as you to know, yeah, Penna was a candidate delegate to Miyamaya because say Baumia or no about power no. Oman you to know. It's answer, yeah, you to know, yeah, you know. Or some main pain for no. Obia or establish business. I employ you to know. Then I said, there be a book Mudiana, Omudico. Until I say, Omujuni grassroots no. Me Toma Belmia 2024. But so almost had anybody minus me. Minus you? Yes. Almost had anybody meant to have it's answer me free. Contact say, Nimi Chrome Council up to date. MPP bar power 8 years. So man, contest when you pop a contest, you do contest. I don't think I meant no, I don't think I meant to man. No, that be it's answer on that on your up to date. Me quite foot and you know. Yeah, Twama Obia, yeah, Pembuntu, Yampe, Dudu, Medasi. Mr. Medasi, I mean, come say nothing. You wrap it up, and pay, and I say very quickly, with a year or more, no more, Edin Como, Ewaham, and Anopay, asking very simple question. Can Baumia, Brian Champon, a year, Educhum, why and our office are delegating to Abana? Okay, Odia, why are delegating to Abana? Delegated there, yet, they are pie about Baumia. I acquire for us in Yana and Kufuad one daje, Baku, Mianumiansa, Baumia, may say what Jihika Mukra, your baby president. La family is so by you, what bomb, what your poto. I mean, you're toy and talk, and you know when you're some mistake. Sabreno, MPP Nina, and the Dia Santimana, Monia Baumia, and the man Santimayan Twaba. Say, and near Melcon, you better maybe Bow School was framing. Say, I see me, Rabbi Treska, and Munti, Yabatwabana Bomia, say about Baba Twasso, no, my papa, dear, my delegate to my mom. I mean, my brother about your delegate, no one was over to my brand, and I am a call Christmas on Microm, Menako Casa was here for what Tias and Rock of Framing, Baumia.
see so much about
me come come and obi ehun me brother akwa ga sa che no
what you say mama mbra ha say na over na say onikasa over now when Baumia Brian Ken edu tumi e de share oye
me de Baumia na me pen so Baumia na me fa na
dey about
ase me hwe onu nlayi na ne kariba na so no owa ho brase eduma nipa tin so de ba e be boy no be try ku fadu mapa na oye no be to asoma ye
say Baumia ba ye economy na awia ta so bo
o enye no
oye economy se de
enye no
na dollar ye 17
enye no pre
ontimi anya hwe
enye no kwa ne ifo na ni sifo na ne kata no bo kasa no
na dollar na 17 na dollar na say
oh that am na 17 by say
I was saying
say 10
exactly just Baumia bo
there be enye no
onim economy ni
enye no pre ene police for kata na wo police no kasa asem be ne no nyame adom se oba obema no ma ye den aye kama
Baumia ba na wo be koyi
e be koyi
it no e delegate no to ba na ba
e fa mama wo mia
but medasi mami mda sida we so ebuja na jai
nyame adom
na why na free delegate to ba na ba
me dey me free so mo ntuma Kennedy Japan
ade jina Kennedy Japan
e bi se ba wo mia mo ne mo mbe ye na ankoye fi se what ya obi aye wo parliamentary seat dodo e say hwe 86 o say 87 oh enti ya free so sa ba emwa omo sa nto aba ne MPP ti mo ma ne nko no mu fo obi a oba youth ne pen asem o mbeto ama no youth ne nyina ya da Kennedy Japan me chesa asem penifo no wo ba omi afenti no ama oka obi ase ba omi be youth
ke no mo ade mo nipa
oh nipa de
okokonye
obi a
for Sunday president
ya for Sunday president
Omaje bien omejani okuobi okubako no da ono wakunu oda wanne kwatu no di jane no do kwatu no di jane no wakunu no wakuna patu no wakuno Fiaba kusu play we yo 39 hey, no man ni jo omeba hawo oso ma na isi adima no oso oba kusu na ko na wo pra no na nan pa moja bi o de ko no ha o moja asema ba wo okunu no da ono hey oh obi anzu ka bia ni o beta na ko okuba ko hey mo japa hey hey omaje bien omejani okuobi okubako no da ono wakunu oda wanne kwatu no di jane no do kwatu no di jane no wakunu no wakuna patu no wakuno Sheba kusu play yo 39 Hey, no man need to omeba how. Oso man. Isi adima no oso. Oba kusu na kono opra no. Na nan pa moja bi o de kono. Ha o moja sama ba o. Okuno. No da no. Hey. Oh, obi anzo ka bia ni o beta na ko. Okuba ko. Hey, mo japa, hey. Omaje.
Ebushafo, omaya ye team under no circumstances. And I was say, wa winye sojeni, wa winye police ni. Eye wa dwene say, wa koje eye police ni tuo. It should never happen. Video ya wo share ye ebushafo. Eye Jacobu ne see over the weekend as we are told. Mbranti omo ye galamsey. And a police for alcohol. Na wo share ya omo person mo di police for no tuo no. Ba ko kra na e bond tuo no. Otam e tuo ano de dwane. And a police no. What is simple. Attend come up. In fact, the Ashanti Regional Minister, Dr. Frank Amakwekene, at the Abase, investigations are underway. Omo yen hwehwemu na afei ne besibiano omema Ghana for ati. But I don't pay the question you be say. There na banti ende ya na man for person J a police for you. I have never been enthused about the workings of the Ghana Police Service for some time now. No more me na me ncha. But this one me nya jom and me na so say I was say ye jai say ye man kofo akwenya so moje Ghana Police for etio along motorbike. In fact, I've seen videos that jump motorbike e bi etwo mu che obi kwati me bo police ni minim na na ku pepe. We live in a country where it's governed by laws. Impunity in your dorsal. Say ye take your police for foundation ya dorsal. The police ya de na nya. Betwela so. Sana yenso civilian ya de na nya. Or see a triaso. It's instances where any police man come gidi no. All those things must come to an end. I don't pay by the home come on. Now before me bo video about the air, more Katie Dubai, Pomadier, ABC Baumia, ABC Brian, ABC Kennedy, ABC Baumia. Nipa 5 net contestant, the big question you're asking this morning is almost sign the peace pact in the year. But peace pact in this home stretch on me and the final lap you me. Is it going to save anything? Is it going to change anything? And I'll pay you better home come right here on the show. Mama never call by BM from where your party we saw. You do your OBT agenda. But then at the Kwesi Parker Wilson, book of Facebook app or your party TV Ghana, like a page, you know. I'll come and go home, mechanic near the amount and the I'll pay. So I'm a beautiful line so now that the journal conversation with your thoughts this morning. And I'll pay me mate back Alex. I say young for happy birthday, ma Seth Edu Jemfi, aka Man Seto. Man Seto, a CEO of G-Man Seto Ventures, Edum, Moben, Ezra FM, Auton Phones, the home of quality phone accessories. It's a quality phone accessories, you know, a whole and Ubenye Biwo, you know, Seto, Seth Edu Jemfi, and they were that. Alex, our child was say, your mouth a happy birthday. And of course, for me, or your paying, we are wishing you a happy birthday, Man Seto. I was on the pay Benifaba Studio. Dr. Simon Botti, NPP Regional Communication Team member, or signed a deputy secretary, ɛwɔ atwema na obeja south constituency why na no pedok akwaba
mini apaka
na mpom ti say
nyankopon adum bacho na nso e
na mi adum ho ya pa
fimu na intimisha
enokre that's it
nti ye chia no wahwefo
right now we are expecting a Jerry James Suka
hey
regional manager at the Metro Mass Transit your body ding in fact I'm not sure he started working there but I know that he's been given an appointment.
Last week, I'm orientation. Suga Eminia.
Oh, last week, I'm orientation.
Orientation.
Almost starting next month, February. Oh, okay.
Last week, I'm G training.
G training. Oh, amazing. So, Onyambe Duye, Intino Obedua, of course, Metro was in 7 doors to be maybe sign of what's happening there. I report. No, certain office, but I report the ball. You're mentioning the basic. Now, I'm for happy birthday, ma. Alexander Opon Sosu. Oko School or Brilliant Boys and Girls Academy. Alexander Opon Sosu. Oko School or Brilliant Boys and Girls Academy. And Akua Asieduaa House of Faith Church. I work for Misha. We free or mamene or papa ho. And they bush any na Mrs. Sosu. It's on the pay our mama about Alexander upon Soso. A happy birthday. Doc.
Minia.
Now what's ocean number 2?
Papa.
Hey, nobody saying
yes.
I'm very much surprised. I see.
A young coffee be ngongwa. Now
wow.
The reason is simple. Me moja is blue. That is it. And moja na ye blue. Me padi a bebo blue nkoso. What do you say? Your party nimuno people have taken entrenched and extreme positions. A kutia party now at this material moment. Now maybe a politician and they me here power ni there. I think MPP needs a unifier. And that is why I'm wearing number 2. And in the wisdom of the Almighty God, and Omar Brian Koto number 2 because he's going to connect Baumia and his folks and Ken and his folks. After Brian has won, inti ebrewe muna ye wono. Easy MPP ye ton Dr. Baumiano. Ye nkomo ani ye dini say ye very excellent guy. O nimdie wo nyansa. No kre Ghana for gitum say ye papa Baumia wo nimdie wo nyansa. But ye koto no ya nto. Minim say de mega no.
No me so pa.
Enna enyoma ye de ton Dr. Baumiano. Ye papa Brian e champion wona kese. Because na ye kase ye papa Baumia a digital person.
Right.
But Brian Champion, he has learned the IT and is practicing the IT. We are more controller and accountant generals a year. Who are controller to our Kabiano. Wouldn't say so win your message. Would me check your pay slip. A doctor Brian Champion Juma. Oko hospital softwares are used to the hospitals are who do a Dr. Brian Champion Juma. Oko insurance companies. Dr. Amo softwares do na Dr. Brian Champion Juma. Oko your friend is a banks softwares are used to do na Dr. Brian Champion Juma. You see in the IT near the ton Dr. Brian ya the ton Dr. Baumia. Dr. Brian Champion that quality
only IT person
and what be unuma and he will tell you say every day no and nipa 1.2 million then and the youth ni bebre unfortunately omunya personal encounter with Dr. Brian Champion and the youth ni bebre say omu pe adwuma and because of that they are calling Papa Ken. What was that Dr. Brian Champion TC campaign in the last 6 months? What is say Papa Ken Ken adwuma ni sikasem.
Oh okay adwuma
but no me count no adwuma some dey oka but or no as sabi toda mi o sika mi o we no because somebody has it twice or more.
It's a Brian was catching Ken.
It's a public everybody because a human you can real estate ye nyina yenim omo real estate we no nim Dr. Brian Champion. The human be for the sake of that minti ho ayinti. But that is it. Ni nyuma omo kokwawu no ya chichiri hotel to sekro abrosan kwa ti sekro enti ye ba nneoma bi eni nnuma we are branch here na wo se wo pa adwuma ye enu ndi na wo ye Papa Kenna enwuma no Dr. Brian Champion abie na kese enti Dr. Brian Champion at this material moment no it's a combination of Dr. Baumia and ye Papa Ken e Japan. And that is why I am supporting Brian Champion.
I see.
Origin we mu so
I so washa.
Ono kwa na etimi de 5 months. At all the whole Ghana esi asenya chance eze osan ko Greater Accra ako Eastern ewo Ashanti region easy or no BBI data Greater Accra Eastern region Ashanti region constitute about 50% of the entire delegate way no and untino osan ko Greater Accra aba Eastern or we or aba Ashanti region baby the guy is super. I wish say the public get to know him and they know him.
I see. What can say you know? One will say that Brian, when you're meticulous, Brian doesn't pay attention to detail. But so your presence will pay attention to detail. But he doesn't, because Ken Amaya Church is almost sign peace pattern. Baby, I know also no sign. When a Brian was signing or sign them on the Japan, so meaning that Brian said, woman, the document, no, obey president, woman, document, one share, quite a sign. A kabuburu, a kabuburu. This person doesn't qualify to be because I saw we so show me Messiah ABCD no was sign. Now be also sign Wafara was sign be kind of funny. It doesn't pay attention to details.
Many papa medasi. Okay. Yeah, papa Ken Bekan asem. Unti say miracle. Unti say Nana Akomia. Unti say Baumia camp no. Ka say there was nothing wrong with the form. Yeah, papa Ken Bekan so. No, what do you mean ba?
Baby also sign. Form. Make form na say. Baby also sign.
Paka make
form the bar as a constitutional domain. From what the bar will be a deal.
Sir,
it's no sign. In fact, I remember those days where project work at the undergraduate level. Oh yeah, any park group number project work. We have a sign. To be a deal. We index number and I was sign against you. It's in me Kwesi Parker also. Me too because signing Dr. Simon Boatin and that is the point I'm making to you, not the form.
Fantastic. It's me ba. And somehow Obeka any nyina. Ya nya nkofo aba bonta beka kire se oboa. So what is the guarantee say?
It's that kind of a boy.
No, because Obeka kire se forms no problem ho amanfo ankan e no mo sensan. Amanfo beka kire se any party benfo beka kire se any forms ne ma omo 2 days or 3 days before the program.
And no ya adwene.
Enti me ba.
Make us sign no. No ya adwene.
No. You see, Nese. The Obeka a problem we no more. I'm off Obeka so boy signing no there just what is the guarantee said so more. But you see, Brian a champion campaign now.
I see.
On per bantau.
Right.
On only communication. This is the only person senka all the aspirants no. Almost sanction no communication. To say the Brian na. And can you say your friend is saying your campaign na ye who no. Mint na han cancel because everything I make here make be and he has been sanctioned. Make can the own approve ya menyasem. But just say it's Brian MP Akonia Badie in this whole thing. Ne second abeka just oh the na was no kra no dodo na anya enye papa na amanfo ankan na e de na chese signing no ye no kre.
Okay, mate.
But just say enti hwe na obi ka meticulous wo de opa ma obi a wa ben Dr. Brian Champo Bianca Dr. Brian Champo. The guy gives attention to detail. I thought that make me feel say me problem me di na chi nyina no. Me ne no e work akrai. Me feel so too bureaucratic.
I see.
Dr. Brian Champo oye so procedural. Set steps you see you follow we no one follow boa. And the campaign no ye wia e bia me ba bia wa make sure the campaign because ye ni asa ye bio. Ono no we military man and the campaign is so regimental. From the national to the police station level. And it says it's so structured, you can't beat one step. And he's the man we are bringing to Ghanaians.
Doc Medasi. In fact, I didn't know it was number 2. So I had to quickly talk about number 2.
Fantastic.
Number 2. Yeah, number 2. Dr. Brian Champo. Number 1, Kennedy or Henry Japan. Number 3, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. 4, Dr. Saya Duchum. And number 5, the man I barely hear him campaign. Kwabna Japan. In fact, people are crisscrossing. I know Educhum Ewo Tamale, Brana Champo Ewa Ashanti region. I know Baumia is also in Ashanti region, and I know Kennedy is in the central region. Kwabna Japan, minimbe bionenam. Minimbe bionenam, and many say that. Ano guys and say kakrasa, the steam ning na Santino. Campaign. Well, on the day of election, which is Saturday, the delegates will decide whether Brian Champon, Baumia, or Kennedy or in Japan. These are the 3 individuals, or more like the front runners. but so you two there more like Baumia and Ken. And it's quite interesting. I can't watch them. What's your peace pact? What's your somebody course or the demeanor of the people? The question you're asking is that sa peace pact way. Best sabi na. I think it's actually I don't pay. When I ask the question because the reason a party is almost the top down approach, by voting for your flag bearer and sana what the two form elections is because the party wants to heal quickly. Joshua coming what's happening in the party. There's problem in the MPP. There is a real problem in the MPP. Now, peace party or Masani. Mosha, Ebusafo, Ebasisabibi, and then Sashay. The bedroom command of pay. I don't pay make comfort a year true worth healthcare products at the amount. True worth vision capsules ewo Sabi who are the and I mentioned what's a wash there so we BBC you squint your eye. Oh, I say open so katans wash there need we no problem. I don't pay compare a year true worth vision capsule. And the boy ye pa or cataract or glaucoma a year we need like a cow adana red. Who you should be blood vision. Boy, I say one and the kusu was one ye. We hear a year true world vision capsules in be. Prostate liver and the best medicine for a year prostate cancer. Maka. We are better with the 40 years and above. This is the time to check your prostate. Column check them out. A baby ye pa. It's in if you have difficulty in urine, what you do so ye. If your urine flow by ye. And I say what Johnson Tentema. Prostate liver and we na here. Now male fortis and pema grow. Say somebody back performer when your male fortis in the no so be wow. Joint fortis, that's my favorite. Joint fortis. Awoya be a man for dump when you ya. A man for just say brepa. When your joint fortis be arthritis or so. Nina beko. O dump the muya ya. O no man nina beko. Active core cleanse so hot. And all it cleanses the blood and intestines, and a treatment of bloating, constipation, obesity, why kesia broso, active core cleansing when you be and also every boy ye pa. It was a for being to. Our for the men's hair bar, or no KO, Lancer chemist, you saw KO with that, or Comarket Square chemist or KO be our promise him by say here, about be our ye bandit chemists, ye Mr. Herbal, and one broom, and Danny Farmer and our Ashtown. Ning na be drum boy no be ho. From on the pay on 0595 582628 0595 582628 and 055 8724 055 8724302. From on the pay na be ankoso kama farmer. Na Kojak farmer, in fact, we tell you as a katana yaba. It was a former fan chame, Minumusoka, Mufan chame. Na me katan a yaha drano pay, Mufan chame pa. Jeriaba. Eti Kojak farmer se me kan jo say pro code no. A bit of system no more. And me fear me ka pay your pro code ni bi. Every situation ye pass. And more or mo chako toothpaste so ewo ho. In case na say was seno e bia yellow. We use chako toothpaste na. Every boy ye pa. From on pay on 0531 069945. 0531 069945 and at 0531 07 0020. 0531 07 0020. For Kojak. Na bibi anko kama Emma. Jerry Suka ababedu Oria mama congratulations preko. Congratulations to you my brother and a happy new year.
Thank you. Many happy returns.
Na we aboko dia.
Yankubu adom.
This is so orientation. I see.
The orientation last 2 weeks no. Yankubu adom. Abefa kwenya we so na member Director General member Nabaso, Managing Director, and Deputy Managing Director for Metro Mass Transit Limited. Honorable Apple Redu. In fact, you must so Metro Mass no. Yebeka say we the state of Metro Mass a year some years back. And as compared to a year, Yaba Bemu, I'm saying indeed 2 years, minimum of a year. Which send a Metro Mass is me a fan into my pie fra. Now say me MD ni me DMD na me bo mo abaso or mo bo ejuma. As at the time now salary was even in arrears for almost 4 months. By a buy no. Omo de my papa to agonye say bia enya bases ni bia ka ho bases na say de omo de ton scraps no cry. In fact bases kuma na e wo no a little over 113 now
more bases 113 now
as compared to previously operational here as compared to previously and now a year in fact we share the start of metro mass a year ku 4 pencil started with a year 500. Na yes we had 500 beka ho America na nim na basisi ka na bi ba beka ho na egodru mre bi na basis a little over 100 and in existence and operational. It tells you how Metro Mass was highly mismanaged by the then MBP administration. As we speak, we've not had any additional Metro Mass basis, but with the little we have now, the proper management any near my papa ida to akwamunti is here Metro Mass fan into my pa efra o share me DMD juma so mo ya in fact Ghana for any so is here on the Metro Mass you know send an ATM rebi atwemu no esanso back. I see.
Kumasi, I know how many buses are you running with?
As we speak no ya na buses no the free Accra eba Kumasi yana into a specific number but yana nationwide a year runway no and a yeko and a bit when be a year 30 or a bit when you 20 and a bit when you 40 or a bit my and the answer when a buses no air available maybe I was a Russia maybe a doom Russia time by 4 or 5 p.m. nipa go be there was for buses no be mra. And as they see one crying, as I say, and here Kobasa, but nationwide, no, any the Yakano, very little, and we are hoping session a buying Akano, the Ebano by the end of February.
You don't come here, me come to my bed, don't come here. You haven't settled in yet, you don't settle in here. They say, what? We are wishing you well.
Officially, I start 1st February.
Over start 1st February, right? Now, we are wishing him well.
Mame mwana minna abayin nasi so maminia ono no de ani de enye yenku ni asel appointment ni bi se omunye yi no na boys ni bi nya adwuma ye ntie bi aye national health insurance na ko create table amount yes we PR say adwuma no de friend yenku ni asel but ono no de ani omo ya the original manager de abayin ye da wase na boys na aka no omo appointment ni yenku ni asel no de omo boss bo omo ntimi kan TV so timi ana make am
one hour come on yes let's get into our conversation this morning before let's join the conversation later on the show call Facebook or TV Ghana like a page of our comment go home my kind amount another pay and as we are talking about the young people let me start with Doc number 2 but let's talk about the NPP itself currently. Doc let's show your videos maybe I share signing of the peace pact. We share the demeanor of Baumyam, Brian, and Kentitu. It clearly tells you there's a problem within the party. So peace pact signing who should be big in the last few minutes here at days towards more election Saturday.
Okay, Minia, Paka Midasi. Program na peace pact. I would say it is only a test to the loyalty of the 5 aspirants to the elephants. Beyond that, no, and said that legally binding. It is only premised on the goodwill of the people. And one kasa said the munina mo deep party investing in the party. Here omoko runs the 276 constituencies Ghana. If I'm to tell you the amount of resources are more saying, na party a opese wudi anymore. Ye pension share the ama party no. Now if you say be our personal interest, enti the empeni 4 years be asumge ba no. Then I think say problem. You see the program itself, media, me feel say in a way it can solve the problem, it can bring peace, but not entirely.
Okay.
Ejina sa nipa ku ya so individuals ya so ene omo be di akire so say omo be hwe se party no so ngie bebem. Say for the signing alone, it say enye legally binding no. Me feel say enye 100% antidote to the peace I party no. Na omo ankasa brand, omo ankasa integrity, ene omo ankasa future mum ene betima sustain the peace of the party. No party no.
I see.
But
you see, me senior party members. Mobile program nasi, including the former president, Nanado. The chief of staff was there. No Hackman, Usajman, Dr. Adokufo Munina, Hackman Munina. So the question one will ask is something for in our party no. And a mama factionalism, mama impact mu any division. And to the extent that the proposal from Paul Watson, it's in your catcher is 2024. One quarter back. Which they say, something 4 years, my bobo, the National Council members. Sebi. They are not living up to a year or more. These are big men in the past.
Yes, and they have always been there.
Exactly.
Sir, about to any papa, MPP and come on to say NDC for more to Abadao. Omo first about to omo beto ya fiwe the beto omo no. You see MPP for since 1992 say ya na aye even 1992
say ya na maye
say ya. So there is nothing new. These people are only making news and mail out of it. 1992 your friends Edubu Ahon in the 80s na Mema Academ. He was the only academic who was able to speak against power, and in this case a military ruler Yera JJ Rawlings. Oko 1992 no ni padodo e contest ya check about Deeper 9. 1996 it wasn't different. 98 ana amafo feel say ko for ba e obo no homode offer 1.2 Edubu Ahinya no e de ko 2.8 million. E de emako for the opportunity to 97 98 no ni padodo e pray na na akufo ado no na na konadu apreku HK Mensa omo nyina contest here. And we have that history 2007 anybody do saying and the contest about 17 80-year history, and that has never created factionalism. But you know, as I hear, as I been see that, but I don't blame them because Ghana, we don't give benefit to history.
Like we to the extent that one because I need peace, but the share. If the Chronicle this morning say, for their quoting Brian say, now Kennedy was so no tell. I mean body language, body language, body language, check body language.
Very true. But me at the end, you meet my cambi because Omono camp na Babeka. Yero say Mensa Musu. I'm quoting him directly because I've heard him say so. Or see, Baumia is not happy about what the party is doing to me, meaning the party no.
Now then the party na about.
Good, but that is what Papa Chairman
so then the party na about.
Almost see, Yera Ken. Ake kan Sembia, especially calling Dr. Baumia, say or a liar.
Or a liar.
And more expect say the party will whip him in line. Say Nicholas or Manikasa and could be a patch. The party in Yesano. Baumia is not happy. And looking at your body language, that is what they are saying. I'm not saying, I mean, I'm quoting them directly. And I can't so I don't know why I know the body language, but Ken the obedient to me country say, I didn't know more signing into everybody knows the way I can sit here. Maybe I'm not holding forth for him. But Ken Kasa were a bit animated. Body language, you know, it has always been so. But we shouldn't read, even though people are too comfortable with the way our body language, you know. But I feel that we shouldn't read too much negative way. I mean,
no, to the sense that
no, but picture na a babon, you know, and
picture the
movie or Masso Muzo, much picture dabon, and
say Ken Brian, and
any perfect. See, that is why I know
Ken Brian as well now. Baumia, it was. I don't think
he can Brian as
well. But Baumia Ken. They are the front runners in this election.
No. You see,
and they are not. I mean,
front runners.
How are two front runners?
I know they are not more. I know your momo outside is communication.
Say
I Ken Brian a front runners. And only a momo baby a mujina no communication. Yenya ewo inside. But just say, Paul bien ho. Pope, me na me team lead for Kimang of South.
Okay.
Paul goals bien ni ho a e chain ene awia me data bi be chew e chain say mafa album no 985 atwuma ngobia na me meti atwuma ngobia na minim say wey e beto Obama we beto Obama we beto Obama
post abeg na che say Brian is not winning, so let's not argue about this matter.
I won't argue, but I'm only trying to draw your attention to something. But the point I'm making is say arrangement na sit and 1 2 3 nti by default say Brian ebeshe Ken any Baumiantem. But just say Koba say 1 2 Ken 1 and Baumia 2 and they would have no option than to hold each other's hand. But just say yeah pictures of Maso Musa picture and we cannot read any meaning beyond what we have seen. It made me feel say sir I can say or time or party ni muna factionalism near there. Yes, it has always been so. Always among for disciples or party ni. Meaning that they make an answer. Now you're true about you after 31st. Me the obey ni biana me bahabiwa. Yeah, Papa Brian and Winia on in the unlikely situation. Say Papa Brian and Winia me bahatadi we mean shebiu. Meaning that they make an the obey winning na tadi na fe me ko fa nwene na mashe. But meaning say Dr. Brian a champion. Ebe the obey winning. Enti mama maye nya no dede to say here because it has always been so in the party and even in our traditional settings. Akonya to a meaning that they make an yati say. Hwe de bi ankofo si pre emprempren ye nyina ye nim akonya bi atoto asante memu a yesi no ehu ye din ehu anye din but yewra nana me bodin pagya me mu otumfo esi akonya ni wie ne nipa ni so aye no ba bia dede ba ye bia na eho dwom and after 31st no emu ba ye dwom ade yewra Kennedy Japan 2023 one man showdown ono ne timi twe phone frɛ president ne say I will give you showdown yet to abani we dey no anye
you see we can showdown be ye more
oh no yet to abani we ya no afa microphone gina ayi so e ka say abanu bibia nsi legitum Brian Champo de waka wo say abato sa ulusu a nyame na aye wadom uwini a nyame na aye wadom nti ono ba bia ba be koto bia no obedi so obekọ Baumia nso de obi antimi nteki ade ne mfi e wo say Baumia has shown say oje abato enkugu atomu no enye ne din ayi your friends say Kwabena je Japan kura de ono de party no de ni moja ye blues ne obia enti menye sure say olusu a okwakọ ye de bi ase party
Joyce Akase me say said this is a party no man they need a chairman like I said in Katia to adjust to myself in party to say it's clean disciplinary party.
I agree with him to some extent. Media at this material moment I feel say we need a said in Katia kind of chairman in our party because we need discipline practically. Me shanko for be communication and today no want to mean control strategically. One ma woni anya dia want to mean control party communication any do be can do binka because we bet man shine them no a soft phone so and the person says anything and it goes viral it in conformity any o bi o mo ya party no practically me many nyon it me feel say we need obi obetimi discipline about party and I support him. We need people like him ono also leader at insane no na e chair this election a year in fact in can you see election in Kenya
I agree with you
and I think that what discipline about party no and the people like him in as much as I don't know him say obo obidin in as much as say obo ye papa bo acheja akudin no omo no so mo ntintina because if a person didn't get here, why a member of parliament oh we and one tentina and we have seen say the MPs some with their experience or we no manage party which mean manage situation no but just say it's more we na tentina because me practically my men can here me share enkophobia MPP so mo pe first national vice chair me share din bia air flyer I don't want to offend anybody this morning. But new patriotic party. Now me share go for be any organizers no mo pay, any youth organizers no mo pay. National first vice. Ah say sabi chairman no bibi to. They say they say bibi ato. Onu na ebe dia de na. Na me share go for be a it shouldn't happen in the party. We need a yebra. Papa ya can was me. Say omumo mbabe fa positions.
Joe
Wise must be for position.
I see. Mate. Jerry. So the principle of Atamels will tell you that do fiasem. We dey san Kenya ufiasem. But in politics of development, say benya a responsible oppositioner. So be boa. in shaping the narrative and then shaping the country going forward. Yes, you see what MPP. What do you make of it?
Paka, that's it. Paka, once you hear the power,
yeah, that's it.
Our marketing.
Our marketing.
Your pension, they were saying, I pay
by your pension, papa. I just say about your Mr. Manager. Moka, boys, and I'm on the tune.
I heard the power.
That's
Paka,
it's you.
Dr. Simon. Me agaza me nua be ma do no me ne na the work university
right
me me ma no me be ma no go be ya no okay ni
oye eleviri bi o
na anope
is ya no me say you student of law is a student of law
me ne na the
say you come yeah student of law
ya na ye hie bia na o say taba menya medu ano testimony ye tibi anya fly
na mo mba ye kwa no bo baba so ni nia pan and I was happy for your appointment it be careful
Doc is a very fine gentleman. Right. It's rather unfortunate saying party or didn't want to join. In fact, you should send here will see who defend the indefensible. We should not come home out to me here and show here your pension baby. Paka any maybe I drew you say as a democratic dispensation there.
Right.
We need, just as you said, a responsible opposition. Now, the eke kako idie, like I say, a rehosem. Ghana for Wamoko D, a yeku, a tuaba, edema MPP. Omudina sa, a 38% was the same.
41%.
Ghana for no, Omudi yao. If we say, a yakwako, yes, MPP Musesiano. Yana Kasim say, if authority collapses, discipline follows it to the grave.
Right.
And exactly that is exactly what is happening. Authority in MPP, the collapse. And a discipline also. In fact, Edinechi, I call a year Asamando. Any demo. The issue about a peace pact near Hong Kong Yabano, that is not the first time MPP for almost sign peace pact. Almost sign Abribia. You were Canada, Japan, Nebaomia. These are some of the problems. In fact, we must say akodane ntokwasem. Ene omeba for the cameras. Omeye World War II. Ometena say pictures. Dr. Simon was here now. We try picture. We know picture. That is for the camera. We know things are not going well in your party. Party needs to see party
the bienguye
MPP party sisiano
the bientimi ngusa
na eyame ya say but ene tibia no media Simon de meguso amene no edi nkita ho say Nyankopon eya adoma bia fa menim say before elections we 31st January, right?
Yeah. Saturday ya be ya
elections we be ko na wie no na menua no efutu amede ma no na wetumi etie. We have leaders empanyinfo omo MPP mu omo pese omo be Ghana so. The presidential, in fact, that seat is the highest seat of the land. Presidential bid no the highest office of the land.
Right.
Now empanyinfo bi free people so be so omo be di president of Ghana ha. Na mutumi biema no ekika nsem asema unprintable was ntumi nyede enka. Oye papa na wo fie oja o ma wo fie a nsem a wo se wonka na wo mani enhua no na wo se woka so wo ma no kwa bonten na wo kwoteka se bi na enye kase bi a eye papa omo be fie na wache omo atena se na waten omo the MPP wezi we medra wezi we liar wezi we you are a medra and a liar. In fact it may be na make say eye amamu obwe Excellency John Dramani Mahama senior was he a boomine any demo. Sound same way you kika say we medra no. Yes, where there is smoke there is fire. Twi adua kwako si nyema bebre so e ban say because mo from fie no munim de ekoso.
Oh, it could be just pure propaganda.
I mean, if it is pure propaganda, if
yes, pure
propaganda. Baby smoke ne efria say yeja and I to and I say be smoke now definitely. Where there is smoke, there is fire. And what
are you suggesting?
Since they are calling themselves names, Medra, and all that. Lie the bit man say even on that. Yeah, criminal and other offenses act, Obi slander and libeling, you know your offense.
Right.
And he say Obi na ko chantro atu obi so a. I say mrane eden, omo hwe na mrano ene onua eden edi. So obi so na ko kun obi nti na ye fro obi so obi onua e medra. Eno so say mrano ene ni di. Enti mpanyimfo wo ye mpanyimfo bi o meso medi yeso wo man Ghana. Obi to me so can be seen so and away ne in fact in same way to me nka dishonorable, but these are honorable people coming out with these words.
But Jerry, we be ka say mo NDC for hasting slowly mun take a break kakra because mo dey ba. I say drink atia na Julius the body. Enyam shasi o. So you have to hasten so na mo pick lessons from some of the things that are also within the NPP.
Paka. Miliana kasem say yenko election.
Of course to aba.
Ako mo tu ye jato mo fonka.
Baga, also yentu aba. I said in the just before this 2024 elections, yentu internal. Yentu aba. And before no crown Joma, I said your mama be in the first and also yentu aba. That I remember about 8 people who contested His Excellency John Dramani Mahama at the time. When the baby, yeah, the NSA, we are highly united. We have authority. What you say? The authority is not broken. Authority neji nanka ne o party mpanyifo ntumi mba bonte meka se o mo pe leader bi te say honorable Johnson Asieduaa Nketia. Johnson Asieduaa Nketia at the time I know ye general secretary no. Hwe se ne na they say you dare not any indiscipline act be or do humbe wen bia no. Obe make sure say you face the music. But this is the time MPP for me feel say nkofo bi eka ho no mo party na ejina. Enti onua no or you involved in any indiscipline act bia na on person obey man letter na omo kata so. Paka, we have been to elections, and the most important thing is election now. Know how to manage your sentiment. Post-election relation management is very important.
Engineer coach within the MPP, no see being so NDC mo.
Paka.
We see being see.
Oh,
because one of the biggest campaign Johnson Asieduaa Nketia Julius Deba.
Me can say. Honorable Johnson Asieduaa Nketia on declare my names also
obe contest.
But the wakat was obe
contest.
Wakat was obe contest.
Moncha video don't tell me contest.
Honorable Julius Debra
obe contest.
On cancer obe contest.
Me say obe contest.
Until say ombe declare public it's obe contest. Meaning say the kind of unity any senior your authority your leadership no wo no ebrenu do so it will be managed. In fact, with team Wakani Sans and some way bebre and Kobasi will be so way of Woodini, way or Trophone, and some way you can say Kaika. Paka, you've had time to listen to most of the audio circulating around concerning this particular MPP primaries.
Yeah.
And Yana Yawosem say, and Oba, and also Wafase. Odo Fum Beman is own game now, unfortunately, I could be a TikTok. Now, honorable Kennedy Japona. Say president of the Republic of Ghana. Now what trying to phone so phones no things these always be and I say and I say just say in namusem na MPP for the Bamonte in namusem Paka in namusem MPP. That is how you have reduced the party to the historic low. We need a responsible opposition to criticize us, to keep the government on it. This is the function of an opposition party. I
see.
And then it's not only a disgrace to the nation, it is an international disgrace. Mama, that's externally, I'm more ridiculous.
Mate.
Munya de amoye no. Meaning say wo de watching be no nye because so now you future president. You know you carry yourself well. Carry yourself well and get to that.
A quick one.
omonye break for this future at the moment.
I'm saying me Hamilton me hu takrem. The make catches omonye careful.
Omo first time omo to aba no obi ti no. Obi a ono take party no. Ni kunu di ni moja take party no che no phone ka buy.
Some so ala na te no.
Me see say ye ntokwa ntokwa pese saa aprapre no awo mu face
okay
omo no mu nya bi da na first no obi aso obi nsa we neko no ebre buy so omo ngoto aba no obi ti no
okay that's the point I'm making
now right. Last year omo share yeso omo in na no senya mu media for na mo de omo no tu mu a omo share ase na ba ko share ase ayi Sunday special saa de no me friend say walk
keep fit
and ba ko so say o thank you
to that's also
and then on na masantere je oba o say na money any say
they are still doing the thank you talk
and on na mu no o chiachia na de eba
party
thank you to de eba no mu ntimi nso a enti
the leader of the party
so so bi aboji say share now
you are wishing doom for us but it don't happen
odi no fa nu nsom na o wishing doom for us but it don't happen minni no side no nkyere say o betena ha na waka bibia fa iraken no saa ni pannum na omo pre MPP akonya no
right
obia ye better than the NDC for omo aye tete omo dey so
na campaign
na sabi NDC mo sabi o ese du nketia e pa akonya adi me ba jaja se enuti yentimi fa papa Ken and to for enuti yentimi fa Baumia ana Brian and to for all of them in terms of everything can manage this economy better than the two
they can manage the economy
better than the two leading
don't talk about economy.
Two leading.
What can you cry? What can you cry?
This area.
What can you cry?
This area.
Don't infuriate Ghanaians.
Mama claim me. Say ye I said don't get here. Any your friend is Julius Debra. Post John Mama.
Okay, post John Mama now.
And I make say any panumi.
They can do better than
after 2028. Any panumi better than Julius near said get. Can afford him. Now first time so there. Ye mfanka so minim say wo nim de any history dey with him because you we why check. Ye 20 your first 4 years. Ye go 2020 campaign no. Na nkofo yo mu ni message.
Matthias, I get your point. Matthias, I get your point.
They don't know more than
I get your point. Meda doctors, meda geriasi. Wakle no. Also push John Mahama.
One can hear,
also push John Mahama. Meaning that after John Mahama's reign. Okay, so that's fine.
All the five can do better
after 2020. And beginning of the show, we bought video about Jacobu, a man number some police for and unfortunately, one of the police, shot dead one of the illegal miners. And so video in what even the son of Banchana would gun. According to the information, Banchana fire police in the and a police in the board too. And unfortunately, or that horse. Jerry, let me just come to you. I mean, anyway. She say no eba be said norm say Mbarantia not just illegal miners another girl I'm safe for but Mbarantia na say civilian let me put it that way civilians ya no mo police ni tio ya na ebu police ya na attack soldier. I mean what is happening under your watch it be say security breakdown by in the system NDC for mama and mama you've empowered individuals said be they are abusing the rights of a police force. I don't know.
Paka. I'm saying this video, no. Enra
the cover.
Yes, Enra and I mean, share was on one of our platforms, communication officers platform. Your communication officer war Odotobri constituency.
Okay.
I also Jacobu or Dotobri. It's even for Queen Arena Menchiano, Siniandi. In fact, the longest serving constituency communication officer in Ashanti region. On the video here, 2 platforms. So now, make us say, I rehearse the whole video, in fact, menu material. Make us say, in fact, the AC and I say the AC wo the way show no video no so no ye mu bi ye ngina bebia engaza ye support now that is not the matter of say we are in this particular administration and security be because this is unusual. They say the impudence and they are watching this too much. That is unusual. They see in the MPP administration. Me, I'm not here to make equalization about this issue, but I just want to. If I say me main kasamfa na main kan ye. In the MPP administration, we had series of these incidents. The kind maybe I say to me some 7 people died as I was say hon kwani abai so after the galam sense them no kwoto omoso ni na no nipa 7 so in a way the records are there, but I won't make equalization about this. Wo ye futuo ana me pese me mfamma ye nuano ma omo ye mining ewo eye Ghana ha. The issue about yene security for yene police for yene soldier for yenten tamno security for they are highly trained in their capacity as a security personnel. They are highly trained in their capacity in whatever position they are holding at the field. So also you're civilian now only me two I dare you say this area we are notorious a criminal utu no antu obi a ye training no nipa or your security personnel you training in that field. Jumana mo ye no ye nim say me as it stands now I have not been able to establish say illegal miners and I say bia legal miners, but what I know is the more mutu egudi and our money police for crash whatever the problem may be. I have not been able to establish exactly what the cost, but whatever the problem may be, any day we should avoid
a basic police for 9 years because no more journey.
Yeah,
so what journey they want to mean to because they are running away. Exactly. Because I don't need to punish the police for doing that.
Exactly. I'll come there. Whatever the problem may be, we should avoid any banter with the police. Surrendering or surrender and say bibia. Say a civilian bekwa police need to. So we work with two for what purpose? Who didn't two no? All the kwakwa there. There's a way defeating no. And then police are banned. Just to say, me police ni bisu shoot to obi. What shoot to obi? A senior panic take care of na oboni.
Taxi driver lady.
Taxi driver.
Yeah, esi wakra. Yeah.
But in as much as I advise the civilians, we should also try as much as possible to also talk to the security personnel. Emotional intelligence can never be underestimated in this security operations. Who no security no unim nansen ya the babonten say the population of Ghana nipa 2.5 million have different levels of mental illness. World Health Organization at the Babon. And we shall but down for Munam Street, do 500 and 1,000. If I say be 1,000 per 2.1 million. It means that people are mentally insane. The fact that Nipano what go overboard no who is security personnel, you know your ethics, you have been professionally trained for that field, and the same Nipano all train bika now kuno it is unprofessional. And to going forward no, we should also advise the police and make sure the police are made to face the full rigors of the law in as much as I hear two civilians for this matter is uncalled for. And you can say it's
James Suka Medasi James. Papa Jane a friend no if I obi sending message say or for the deputy Ashanti Regional Communications Director. It's so Mutumano Papa JD me I guess I'll stick my neck out and then campaign for him as well. Doc, it's in AC. You say no girl I'm saying I don't know, but it means this is what we need to do. Send a beya a bit detail amount from further misbehaving towards a security agency. Mombekasa no nyom yadwene.
Menu amidasi. Nipa na ewu. The first of all, me we share busuanfo na omo nipa ewu no yako.
Right.
Na ma we share omo yako, ma omo yako ewie no ma bo police for nabaso. The way a enyoma si ekon ya nye bibi se yamfa ehun kakra and share no nye true. But share video no. In this instance a nipa ekoji police need to Otiaise. Civilians o. Attack police. Ye wa ha ye kum soldier ni pani bi pen ho.
Yeah, right.
Major Mahama na mebo.
Yeah, Major Mahama, yeah.
And he says soldier ni na police ni no wa mo ne ho ban asembesi. And for now ye ntimi ascertain the truth, the entire truth. The air can say na ba ko agitu a wodi dwan. And some nkofo no na mpese omo shoot omo down omo gi omo to ni back. But this is Paka. The see no, it has been embodied by the politicians.
Are they?
Yes. Because here wa and galamsey 2024 be so topical e your campaigns ye nyina ye gitum Ghana for gitum say galamsey nye enya de papa the then opposition leader including ni folks papa je kan e de galamsey ye campaign den e na mobeji akonwa no Ghana for gina so de to abama mo no afa mu ba ye ne Catholic Bishop Conference any penifo nyina ka kirem say galamsey no momra unim Obian to me imrai, including the president himself, or no at the backstops with him. A catcher say nipa 1.4 million and a 4 million. And in your manual 4 million. And in your manual the
Galamsey economy.
That is it. And to Yeguna Emwa. Oh yes, sir, by implication, by extension, there now you are embodying the people. There are certain things I say as somewhere bokruno and you know enka. It's when you call Sabi, the media people and the CEOs na catch them say a nipa na a war economy no more yesano about 4 million and in your manual you are embodying the people. So there's a say ye catch say armed robbers. Omunyo manual into ye ku mo enye papa. By
but in spite of that, create they are fighting the
no, and to make up a hono meba me share papa ja catch and say sir strategy na e dey kono MPP time anye yenhwe de ne nye omudie enye na metro de nte enye me ba jo ya tia say ena usori na senior minister any senior MP ba ko atukwan na ba kwa ka kire ne ba ko say junior MP say mini ho na ya mate say ya chime ne nkromu galamsey yes bi ko ne kwaji om ye nyina nim de sie enti ne nyina ka ho ena ma civilians ne nya kudro yes adwe na Paka de hu ni say ye grumi mini trouble from say
terrorist groups.
Ushe we na as ye grumi we me over the years as an environmentalist. This one I'm not doing politics. Omubetia maka omubetia bebo me see sa security approach I did manage galamsey is not going to work. It didn't work under first JDM. Wouldn't say galamsey no e be west 2012 eba ye ra in news of cities that one lands or call rounds ye papa mills riding funny crazy na real crowd or call rounds be say near Ghana yi any this security and solve problem no MPP na Akufo Dubai no operation Vanguard operation Galam stop operation a soldier for ni police for and I can give evidence omo di koye omo kobra mpafen omo kobra wu no omo so mpafen bebre di koye and omo so ba ye no mo abeto ade ni din foforo Muslim friends and 9 months. Enye ye Paka on the security approach nenye ye no. Enye ye because in Ghana here pay your constitution that you the head of the security chain of command is the politician.
That's true.
The head of the security command in this country is the politician. Who is the commander in chief?
That's true.
The president. Uba Resega the minister. Uko municipal and district na So it takes a call away from a politician to prevent the security people. Say baby amoko no mamunko. Minimum za America. Enti nyoma na ya mumunya cover. Sa videos na mumunya yi kire no. It is because 9 months no munko politician bia concession so. Because some me the police penny bi anim. MC any na enya banta twetwe. Say nkofo na wachi omu no wanya omu a me transfer me and like asema make me yi dance for one penny or no nim dia ayi onim dia make omu spokesperson
your mama
ebrewe ono de onya we but wo pese me push me am body asema make spokesperson Lance Kabori ni masema making
mesiro
mabodi some say
mabodi say
what's why now yechi obi wo nyina hini mponoa mbajo de say ena mponoa no omode ne ba division aye nkawe ena mponoa DC ni friend ene no gidi o When yana, may you say, end up in the kitchen say, now wouldn't say me a division, no menya and menya district commando, a dimension was it, and it was like back and forth. At the point I'm making is say,
and I will say to you, I am now,
and I'm saying Kabori him.
What body? And she almost free Kabori say, Kabori 1 year the other. I am now Wokano. What body? Can you?
Yeah, who can watch a chair and send baby rebel?
Oh,
but point I'm making is
I can't just make
no.
Exactly.
No, I'm not going out. I'm not.
You know best. I mean,
I'm not going out. I'm not going away with this. I'm not going away with this. The meme can say. Some about a DC needing. Say some of the
it's a DC when DC. It's one of the police.
Police in no any kitchen. Enna at a point
in Nachigalam safe. Any DC in the per se.
Because omuye NDC for more Enna
one in DC. Just check okay. I'll check.
Enna omu chicken. It's now say no DC no police no overriding. It's already a higher hand ebem, and that is where Ose and when I'm say call to check Kabori abem eti Kabori even called, but the police stood his grounds. As I have approached Kabori on this take grounds and no me the side of his story because they make another. It's the point I'm making is say the point I'm making is say maybe
in a minute
this security approach na ye dey kungalam say no. It is not going to work, and history has given us ample information. When you see the local people, they are dead. Sikana edition, you see 1/10 of the amount of this security operations to get this problem solved.
Local people come as my master's, my thesis, and I worked on.
It's as simple as that because
and I saw. Let me correct what you are saying. The catcher was the only people who can stop Galamsey are the people.
The local people.
Because it was a form of saying, "Me catch one point, and I want to use as a
one point.
You caught 10 mining communities. I will at one point a constituency, and I said district one. There's a soft a teacher for. She said, Obia Kromobia Galamsey. Mean your, I just say babies and the elderly. And interesting, my data shows that 65 years and above are not doing Galamsey. So 1 year Galamsey, in the bracket of 18 and then about 60, and 1 year Galamsey. In the 1 year beyond 60 and around 1 year farming, and 18 below, no. That was in the focus. That's what it is. I'm full as conversation. MPP near Kokosono. Peace Parks a bit young woman going into their Saturday elections here now. And Jacobudier, what do you make of it? Let me activate the phone lines for you this morning and join the conversation with your thought. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Koko do makwa mi je o.
Yeah. Mami ti ayin tami my organize obo forukum. Baba je, afia so chia pa na ma chia na kwati chapla tam obi aboa. Amu kamen so boss don wa papa. Taka me kan say, we ti no bo. Dem say fontum ne ya je papa trese. Bato ma kana obi paya ya koko jiri ko. Enti I say je, na dem say no, president ma ni ndi si etu asio. Enti ye ya pia mo de MPP. Enti ma mi kan je mi no to say, onimu a won hwa NDC buy dem say no ko fam. Ya president ma man try 4 years. Tu atema Ghana ni bia won to.
Mate. Koko do medasi. Let's move on to the next call this morning. Hello, good morning.
Kayenya kususi mbisa sample o mahina wo ho MC ya wo ho anase DC ana police commander wo ho no yenye sanse sani enhwe ade
so say ono no afire dada answer that didn't to okay yan to as well. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
The much force and afefe
Them se mala jim ka Africa so
me ba cho eti ono pay
mun se mo no mo tan ni die chiri kura we discuss about Galamsey no young can occur agreement, Yaman will be one. The crowd woman none is 2020 election.
I can't hear you. Voice no from palm.
Me see 2020 election. Yenya abaya se woman party. I know we compare. My side by side.
no mo kasa kire galamsey for say e dai wo be hu say mahama ya so ni no omo ko fa home site and no hu ni na mo e dia be drini
I see
Mate no hu be tima ji akinye say e to aba 2024 enye galamsey for any year campaign ma ndc
Mate
it is a magba I didn't know mo ko to o madwuma so o to aso
Matthias medase Paul Mohamed medase NDC na mag galamsey course because of the things they said in the past now what kind of yeah hello good morning
international journalist
Odisheba Akwa pay
medase ewura the frame Odisheba said the odika ka no atwuma kwa ma nyene so na ma wine na mekasa free ma me nchia ka ma odene ho koku apia kuka na me honorable MP honorable Kofi Amankwa menu na nyame aduma 31st delegates yekoto aba number 3 Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia mu bia nhwe bebia eja no oba ne sunsun kronkron na pakati wani mai asem ka number 3 we yama ensai lines bia begu mu masi kwesi me no wanse na ekasa wo me dem a
Odisheba fasem be shebi kawasem
Bawumia every na we no mo is not easy on my life Aba be so in casa me be trail letters bia wo ni mu kwesi na info analysis ne ho analysis is that count so the packer analysis by ya
no everba
packer yonko yenim onze na no me to challenge ma me see kan no tanka entwa na odi besisi wanim no anka fi ye be kobusu mi mienu na nka wa ya se the bottle no bi aba me na we sika label on we ofen we etano we anka kwesi ye to ankomo no so na ye do akwesi ye owo ni boba no tachi no e ni boba o kwesi ade ani ye huni hwe me kan yo paka ena da we na me dia na me ya ne se na na do ba ye no ye mu bi galam se ni ye no o ma ye kwaje ntete e wo human takwa University of what they say mines ye nyina ye nya asia hunu ni abodiri krata na me certificate that dem asu bi sa me de kokoye dey na me hwani amanfo ye wo galamsey mine ne de ekọ na me yasa na na do ma ye say ye mre e school
Odisheba point to me medase Paul Mohamed medase mama ko next corner on pay yeah hello good morning yes I'm watching first and after thing
Philippine Flafin Samundo bro
great yet you
efacho na me bisa se senkenye galamsey kura civilians ana utimi kasa okoji police ni tu ese ehu bia anye den eni umumu no to ye ne de onye mistake when the police make mistake ase hu omo na ebo ye ho ban even kran kwa mo ban ye kra na ese munya kasa bi omo ye nipa enso mu ji omutu ana na omo kan ye ku soje ni bi wo man we mu a onye hwe ye ku police ni bi onye hwe enti me hu ne se tu no to ye de onye boni bia
mate medase pa medase onia medase yeah, corner so. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, I first and after thing.
Isaac, Boba.
Okay, yes you.
Yeah, of course we new media is like I say in print for normal pattern because I gave you as personal activity what training we are good in at least we be shooting at no what I say we be shooting like am any pana from no or weapon now they are but to the extent that we be shooting no and no enye we be shooting but I don't mix so be shooting man at no about you now call baby
mate
and only problem my word your ear no
mate
and only problem what there
medasi I mean for last corner for wrap up on the pay last corner wrap up on the pay hello good morning. Hello.
Yeah, hello. Hello.
Yeah, hello. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
About your first and after thing.
About me free at the church.
Okay, but you too.
Raga is too.
Okay, you too.
About you. I'm say maybe yama ni bi afro ye na nkasanga se ni kibiana. Was me menchire me bi ake galamsey ne yetu no. About you with me. Galamsey ne yetu no me FM Escobar. Uba Titia Escobar ne FM Pablo. Ani FM obi eni me. Galamsey ne yetu no mo mayemu se illegal dey na ye. Ke police ni waba ni side. Ade na mu ye na no munya sa o se ga munya. Ya de tina police ni ko wo ka mu
awonye sifika mu kwa mo Saturday ni ma ede edi wo no ka mu nya dade won so de ahometi bede ebebutu it's a police ni boy no the phone is so tiliku ni panama me e chan say wanya ni sade so abia omutimi so wan fa mu di tototo ede ko mata fa ba
Medasi me cause in besia no pay Divine Key Believers Network International say me can just say Damia Doma there's going to be a 3-day a year fasting and prayers gidi pa ewo Akua Mountain na on here on the 5th of February 2026 that will be a Thursday, on the 6th Friday, and on the 7th that is a Saturday in Akua Mountains now team dry bones come back to life. Ezekiel 37 to Bible can Ezekiel 37 about 37 chapter 37 what I said don't pay the benyankwa it's dry bones come back to life don't pay the benyankwa to be bia ewu abrabo mu bia no e benyankwa that is the theme for you it's Akua Camp 3 Forest I wanna ebe koso na sofopeni odie ni mu Bishop Dr. Imanokojo Boa Bishop Dr. Imanokojo Boa say upe more information on this at 0556 411 470 0556 411 470 and 0544 531051 0544 531051 but more than so be count in 2026 the empire bo no be ho e bia na no maybe ewu abrabom 2025 this year so in Kenya kakra them na nyina etimi sorry come back to life it will be see what doc you be call final words na fe you rap na remember Jerry so
model e wo kwa soja ni bia ni o ya hemfuna ni community for na aboama galamsey ma ho anyese gold ni o na me ye adwuma o mampom ye adwuma mampom for 7 years e wo ho youth no mo aye bana no mo nam kroni mu we don't want galamsey we be am but just to sensitize people and to send warning say we don't want it enye soja ni bi enye galam stop enye vanguard enye naimos bi na ma sechere into galamsey the people themselves and so we can replicate same in way no na sikane ye dey show we
replicate na what can the people must first agree and admit to say we don't want it. That's where the problem
is. But you see the point is
but the case where the people themselves are involved in the matter
what do you mean another level mbachote galamsey no oko amansia books and history will tell you say ejuma is an occupation for 100 years and for no na your research no eniam wan tobroso ado be run galamsey ejuma for 100 years galamsey be ye endemic ewo ebra immigration officer any foreign minister ema China ni bi 1 month visa no buy ye immigration for intima angade no man kwan man dey excavator kosi ofemu na galamsey abaye problem but over 100 years galamsey eyenkofo adwuma wa amanse easy the foreigners na asay adwuma no eno ye policy bro local people ni so and that is what we are getting it wrong
right
what they say a policy was said national government no taking decisions our immigration issues me that's
Jerry
Parker
MD
Parker issue no any about Xavier because yes as we speak we've not been able to establish whether a year or more involved in this incident no more illegal money and as I say the problem now is the security and it's high time a year your security operatives no and as well operators here be too much they lack most of them lack emotional intelligence because o share the rate at which nipa no throw me can na say what to na tuo when they in fact no at times and Parker one thing is no we send no musi corner and it wasn't counter attack because they acquire no omunu dwane
self defense for them.
And come on.
The statement of the Bible.
I know my come master man. Minia no my come master. Eddie Parker send a best yes send a mekai no investigation go so ekoso
the time na
Jerry so one was
na no si guy upon yeko
boss me chamber boss na yeko me fa akwanya we na Dr. Kwesi ɛyɛ Konfanoche CEO Kwesi ɔbɔ no ho mmɔden papa memfa akwanya we na membɔ na baso mesrɛ sɛ Ghana fo ina asante mantam yɛbɛbɔ n'akyi dɔm na Konfanoche ɛyɛ dwumadie no obetumi ayɛ ɔyɛ no wano na aboae in fact
abusuafo yɛ pon yɛ brɛ na so no nsia na yɛbɛtena ase abobɔ so bia they say 9:30 na boy sorry ama sometime otu champion sports school na befa mo de ato aso nyame yɛ adom no de yɛ nkwacha ekena yɛbɛsan aba ne abeso meeting de Kwesi do no pɛ minimum
Kwesi Parker Wilson abusuafo na no pɛ my guest this morning has been Dr. Simon Boatin, MPP Regional Communication Team member, and Jerry James Suka, MMT, that is the Metro Mass, Oba Santimantema, Regional Manager. He's been appointed.